welcome back to episode number 2 of Bottoms Up with me, AB. Now check this out. Today we're getting ready to make 3, I guess it'll be an alcoholic, 1 non-alcoholic, which will be the mocktail, and then those of you guys that like that old fashioned, we finna put a twist on it, we finna make it smoky. With that being said, listen, to my left, I got my friend right here. I'll let him introduce himself.
My name's Tyler, from Hawaii, bartender, mixologist, all of the above. Here to just show him how to make some good drinks.
Hey, you're not here to just show me, you're here to show him too. Hey, so with that being said, listen, I'm not finna over talk like I normally get in the way. I want you to show me how to get down. So what we gonna start with first?
So we're gonna start with a mojito. We got summer coming up. Proper mojito is one, really easy to make. Like I said, this is built in glass. So I'm gonna give you some of that. I'm gonna give it a light tap. That's gonna kind of express some of those oils, get that flavor going.
Okay, I can see that'd be very important.
So we'll do the non-alc on your side, so the mocktail on your side, and then alcohol on my side, all right? And then we're gonna do 1/2 ounce.
Oh, that's our simple syrup.
This is simple syrup.
Right, now you made the simple syrup.
Yep.
Got it.
So that's a 1/2 ounce there.
All right. Now check it out, folks. Look, this right here is like, I like the fact that we making these in the glass. So listen, I think this will be a very, very beginner-friendly drink.
Very much so, yeah. That's one of the reasons why we did that. Now you're gonna use that, it's a muddler. We're gonna use that to also like express some of the oil and get some of that mint. So give it a light couple taps and just move it around. Get some of that mint, nice refreshing flavor into
You know what,
that
I
cocktail.
can smell it. It just, right off the bat. Okay.
Perfect, and then go ahead and do the same for there.
All right.
So 1 ounce of lime is like almost 3/4 of a single lime. So we can do 1/2 on each side and then split the difference there.
All right.
You go ahead, get your side.
All right.
For mine, I'm gonna add rum to it. This is Ray and Nephew, it's overproof. It's gonna be pretty strong.
Okay,
so
overproof, so it is what it says.
And then we're gonna just top it off with some ice. So we'll do this here. So yeah, this is really easy, like I said, to make just because it's built in the glass and you don't have to have a cocktail shaker and shake everything up. And
all right. So look, I would imagine that this is like a great drink for the house.
And this is the base recipe of a mojito. We can add strawberries, you can add pineapple, you could add any type of fruit that you like, blueberry, and muddle it in with that mint as well to get more flavor out of there. Then to keep it light and refreshing, we're just gonna top it off with some soda water.
All right. Do I take it all the way to the top?
Yep. To make sure everything's all incorporated. There's that syrup on the bottom. We want to make sure that that's all mixed in as well.
Right.
And then just like everything else, we gotta garnish it up to make it look nice here.
And this is the part I like right here.
Let's get you some mint. Give it a little slap.
Hey, so being a bartender, like, hey, I could just see now, just doing this, making these drinks, everybody watching me, you know what I mean? And I'm,
get it in there on the side.
Look at that, folks. Super easy. Again, I think this is like great beginner-friendly, you know, a beginner-friendly version of either or. If you like it with the alcohol, you go with this one. If you like it, you know, to be a mocktail, you go with this. Now, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and taste this mocktail. You know what I mean? First thing I do right off the back is just, you know, give it a smell. Love the way they smell.
Got a lot of mint.
Oh, yes. This is nice.
Lime, refreshing. It's really a summer cocktail.
You know what? If it was a little sweeter, it would really, right off the back, as soon as it touches your tongue and your palate, it'll remind me of Sprite right off the back.
Exactly.
Oh. That right there is it. Now, let me ask you this. What would you pair this with? You know, you say summertime, this seems like a cocktail that you would have, or a mocktail that you would have before we eat.
Any type of bright citrus like this that's very like light and refreshing is a very easy way to ease into a meal. That's pretty much anything really. It's not gonna overpower your palate or take over in the way an old fashioned would.
I'm ready to get on to this next one.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Okay, so now we down to the good part, bro. You know what I mean? Everybody and their mama know the word old fashioned.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I hear that more than I hear anything out, out in the world, right? So look, I know we're gonna do a smoke version. All right. Well,
This is the classic cocktail. A good way to check if a bartender's actually good. You know, if they make a bad old fashioned, chances are everything else is not going to be that great as well. We're going to get this smoking started now so that we can get that glass filled while I start to build that. So if you want to go ahead and start there. So as that's smoking, we're gonna start building the cocktail here.
All right.
We're gonna do a bar spoon of this Demerara sugar.
Okay, so I'm listening to your verbiage. You're saying bar spoon. Got it.
Bar spoon there.
All right.
The Demerara is a little more nutty than a normal simple syrup. So it's one way to kind of elevate the cocktail instead of just using regular simple syrup.
Okay.
We're gonna do 2 ounces of Evan Williams here. You could really use any bourbon that you want. I'm a huge fan of this bottle.
Okay.
Really, really awesome.
This is like your personal preference?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do just 3 dashes of this Angostura bitters.
Okay. So talk to me about the bitters.
This is gonna be almost like your seasoning. Okay. So adding a little bit of salt, basically. We'll use it as that. All right, and then we're just gonna chill this down. This is a little bit of a different technique than what we did earlier.
Right, because earlier we put them in the shakers.
Yeah.
We did it on this. This you might look like some type of beaker glass.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're doing this. You could actually stir it in anything you want. Okay. We do that so it doesn't dilute the cocktail, and we're not trying to aerate and get a lot of water in this. We want limited dilution there.
All right.
And really quickly, we're gonna pour the cocktail. Yep, cover it up. And we got our ice here.
Now look, I'm gonna apologize to you about my ice cubes. You know what I mean? But this is what we got. This is how we make them out here without the machine and the press and all of that.
Heard.
All right.
All good. And then all we're gonna do is we're just gonna roll this a little bit. So just move it around, get that, you want that smoke to be integrated into the cocktail. Yep.
Okay. Man, I feel like a scientist.
Yeah.
Check it out, folks. Mixology 101.
And then we're gonna just pour it over the ice.
Okay. Oh, I feel like this is about to be eye candy right here. Wow.
Just that smell is great. Smells so good. We're gonna garnish it with a maraschino cherry.
Okay.
And then it's not old fashioned without a little bit of lemon or orange oil. So just all we're gonna do is just give it a nice squeeze there. You see all that oil come out?
I did.
So when you bring it up to your nose, you're gonna first get that beautiful orange bright, and then it's followed up with the boozy, little bit of sugar, smoke flavor from the smoker.
You described it just right. Soon as you smell it, you smell the orange. I guess the oils from the orange, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And then the drink kind of like hits you. I'm ready to get in, man.
Yeah,
you know
go
what I mean? And before I do that, you know what I mean? To be honest with you, man, I just like the presentation of it. You know what I mean? The whole setup. What are these called right here?
That's a maraschino cherry.
No. The actual.
Oh, just a cocktail pick.
A cocktail pick. A little cherry, fancy cherry. Hey, with all that being said. Hey, this is a grown man's drink. Right
It is. That's old fashioned for sure.
And a lot of times when I'm making drinks, I guess having the right tools make the difference.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you got to measure it. So you ask me, it's really about, this is almost like baking.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You got to be precise. You know what I mean? Know what to add extra to it and all that. Anything else you want to add, man? Because I mean, I'm super happy.
Yeah.
Right now, why is my mouth warm? You know what I mean? Look, the back here is, I feel like a chipmunk back here right now.
That's the bourbon.
Ooh.
Really good bourbon. Yeah, all 3 cocktails, or the 2 cocktails in the mocktail, very easy. And like I said, you can do riffs and variations on all of these. We do a little bit of a coffee liqueur and add a whole different dimension to a traditional old fashioned.
The flavor from this, from the smoke, I don't know. I can't. I don't even know how to say it. Like I don't know whether I tasted it or smelled it, but it's there.
Yeah.
And it's just a hint.
Yeah.
And that right there is fire, folks. Hands down, this is fire. Hey, thanks, bro. I am honored, man, to be able to be with a real mixologist that know what they're doing, and your teaching skills is great, man. You know what I mean? I'm sure the guests out there. A lot of people ask like, how do you make a old fashioned, and then most of the mojitos, these are very, very beginner friendly drinks. One with alcohol, one is a mocktail, just super easy. Listen, I want to say, hey, thank you to you guys for tuning in to another episode number 2 of Bottoms Up with me, AB, and guests. You know what, next week we're gonna have something fire. I'm gonna see you in Hawaii very, very soon. Of course. When I say very, very soon, I'll be like in the next couple of months.
Awesome.
What I mean? Hey, me, the gang, we coming out here to learn on your turf.
For
Matter of
sure.
fact, I got a bag of tricks I'm finna open up and bring something to you.
Love it.
All right, so with that being said, if you want to check him out, look, I'll give his Instagram. All his information will be down in the description box below. And I want to thank you guys. And guess what, folks? Don't forget to like this video, share it, subscribe. You probably already are, but if you ain't, go ahead and hit that button. And guess what, folks? If you've been with me for a minute, you know how I get down. Check this out. We out. Peace. And I'm taking that one, bro.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers.